Steve, 1-1 against Hastings here at the Arctic Stadium. Do you feel that's a couple of points dropped?
Definitely a couple of points. Wouldn't be 3 because we drew. It's 2 points dropped. I'm being honest with it. But then I look at it, Horsham lost, so it's a point gained. So you look at it both ways. You know, we're still in a good position. We need to find a remedy to get over the line and start winning games. Hastings were never going to come here and lay down and die. Hendon ain't going to come here and lay down and die. We've got Potter's Bar that are fighting for stuff as well. They ain't going to lay down and die. So with the games we've got coming up, they're going to be tough. They're going to be strong. We've got to find a remedy to get over the line and get 3 points. Might not happen Tuesday, might happen Saturday, but it will eventually. And when we do it, we'll kick into gear again and we're fine. If we can... Like I said, it's a long way to go, a lot of football to go. Results, if you want to say, went for us today. I think everyone around us drew like we did. Horsham got beat. The front two have run away with it, I think, Dartford and Billericay, so it's a fight out between them. But there's a lot of places up for grabs. A lot of teams, hashtag Carshalton, and all them teams are fighting for that 3rd, 4th and 5th spot. And like I said, in the games we've got to remain, I want to get as many points as possible to cement a place, and then we can look at it from there. That's 1 point to go towards that total, with another game chalked off. So like I say, we're in a good position, like I told you last week. Disappointed, everyone's disappointed when they don't win. The players are so frustrated, but they know they're up against teams that are working their socks off to try and stay in this league or to try and be competitive. No one's going to turn up and roll over for you. So yeah, 2 points dropped at home game, but I look at it another way. It's a positive. It's a point gain because no one else gained on us today.
With the run of games we've had and few wins, do you feel that confidence is becoming an issue?
No, I don't think confidence is. I think you look at football, and I feel personally we've changed a few things in the last few games that haven't worked. In terms of sometimes the way we played, I felt last 3 games we've only played for 45 minutes, and today, apart from their goal, a couple of crosses they had in, we dominated the second half, but they had something to hold on to. And if you give teams something to hold on to, you know, away from home, fighting for their lives, they're going to put everybody on the line. It proved it. You know, you look at Andre when he went through, the keeper's made a save. Then they've made a block from Biro. Then we had another chance where they're throwing bodies. They're going to do that. Disappointed with the goal, but I'll look back at that. But the boys showed character come into it. And that's what we've got. We've got abundance of character. We want to, and I've got to try and reiterate to the boys, we can't just turn up and think, that's all right, we're Cray Valley, we can do that. We're the inexperienced ones in this football league. You know, we're the newcomers. So where we are, we're doing very well. What we're doing is exceptional, but we want to have the icing on the cake and try and get in them playoffs. But Hastings are established at this level. Horsham are established at this level. And until we are, if we can go one further, that's fantastic. But until we're established at this level, we've got no given right to come and beat any team.
We were 1-0 down for a majority of the game, and then that man, Tom Beer, steps up again. He's been a sensational signing for us this season.
I've known Tom for a number of years, and I know what he can do and what he can produce. So it's no shock that he's got 11 goals since he's come to this football club. It's like when we signed Danny Waldron last year, knew what he was about. Getting goals for fun, he ended up on double figures that helps us get promoted. So we bring in players that we think are going to help us. When he come available, like I said, it was our game, and he's shown that in his performances. And like I say, great finish, in the right place at the right time. And all we need to do is, like I say, we've got plenty of players coming back. Clem's back in contention now. Denzel's back in contention now. Matty will be in contention in a couple of weeks. You know, Julian wasn't involved today. Kenny and Michael didn't get on because the way we changed things in the second half to go for it, there wasn't anywhere really to put them on, rather than change our whole shape again. I didn't want to do that. So they'll be fighting, ready to come. And like I say, Kenny's a good addition to us. You know, it's only the last couple of games that I've changed a couple of things, and it hasn't worked in the first half of games, but it's worked in the second half of games. And like I say, we're not too far away from being a really good side, and it's just that consistency. And if I'm talking about us being consistent and trying to strive to be better, and we're sitting 4th in the league, this football club, them players and my staff are doing something right. So it's not doom and gloom. You know, we're still in a fantastic position, and I'm not going to let things get to me like they used to, and ponder on it and worry about it. I'm so excited about Hendon coming down here, one of my old clubs coming down here on Tuesday night. And again, we're going to strive to get 3 points, and we're going to work our utmost and hardest to get 3 points. And if we can, it'll be a good evening. But like I said to you at the start of the interview, never ever got carried away with ourselves where we are. We don't want to let this slip, the position we're in, because we've been in it for a while. We don't want to hand it to someone else. So we will turn the corner and we will start getting wins. I'm confident of that. And like I say, very, very pleased. And again, I'll go back to it. We didn't win, but we haven't had back-to-back defeats again. So a reaction from Horsham last week, fantastic. Yeah, Hastings down the bottom, you should get 3 points. Don't work like that, football. And like I say, for them not to lose keeps their credibility of not going back-to-back defeats this season. When teams lose 3-4 games, then they go and win 3-4 games. It's a credit to them boys in there to stick at it and keep going. And like I say, at the end there, we could have nicked it because we had a couple of chances. They defended really, really well. And they caused us problems when they was attacking. And like I say, I'd just like us to do that for 90 minutes and we'd be fine.
You touched on the next game. It's a quick turnaround Tuesday here against Hendon, your old club. You've mentioned you've changed a few things recently. Is that something you're going to continue with, or is it change your game plan?
Yeah, well, you look today. We changed it when we had to go for the equaliser and stuff, and we went more on the offensive rather than being a little bit pragmatic. And maybe I'm a bit guilty of doing that, but I don't feel it's 100% pragmatic because I think that we're still getting in the right areas, just our final ball today. So the amount of 2v1s we got in the first half on both sides of the pitch, our final ball let us down. And that's happened probably the last 2-3 weeks, not often through the season. But if we keep creating them opportunities and keep getting in them areas, we're going to cause teams problems. And like I say, hopefully it starts on Tuesday and we're going to give it our all. And the fans again superb today. And hopefully they come out on Tuesday in their numbers again and push us forward just to try and get that extra couple of points.
Well, lovely. Thank you for your time, Steve. We'll speak to you Tuesday.
Thank you very much.